What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to my channel where we are expanding your success mindset in the areas of your mindset, your mission, and your money. Today we're going to talk about mindset, okay? The title of this video are 3 signs that you have arrived, okay? 3 signs that you have arrived. Congratulations. Congratulations, all right? Let's dig in. The first sign is that you no longer seek validation. Okay? You're no longer worried about what people think of you, what people may say about you with what you're doing and why you're doing it, and if they think your version is good as the next person's version, or if you're qualified to do it, or whatever. All of that stuff, right? You no longer seek validation. Now, you do honor the opinions of your mentors and people who have the results that you have, people who you may be collaborating with to bring a vision to pass. You do respect and honor their perspective and their input and insights into what you're doing, but you're not swayed by public opinion. You don't need validation. You don't need everyone to believe in you and believe in what you're doing and clap for you and cheer for you and encourage you. You don't require that. You know that this is a one-man show. It's between you and God, and you just gotta go out there and do what you got to do and let people talk, let people gossip, let people do whatever they're going to do. They're going to do that anyway, all right? So that's one. The first sign you have arrived is that you no longer seek validation. The second sign you have arrived is that you've accepted that success results from much failure, okay? I like to use this analogy all the time. You know, a rocket fails its way to the moon. It's always correcting itself. Again, you have to be willing to be terrible before you can be great. So accept that up front. Accept that your first year, your first 2 years, maybe your first 3 years are not going to be as good. You have a vision. You see yourself operating at a certain proficiency. You see yourself operating with a certain efficiency, just a certain finesse, right? You see yourself, whatever it is you're working on, you see it going well. You wouldn't be pursuing it if you didn't see it going well. Well, let me tell you, it's likely not going to go well your first year. And even probably your second year, it's probably not going to go well until your years 3, 4, or 5. And so you have to be mindful of that when you're in that first year and things are not going the way you thought they should be. Remember that when you're starting something new, you're 99% are going to fail first because you're doing things that you don't know how to do. Unless you get lucky and just guess and do everything right, unless you've researched all the ins and outs and all the nooks and crannies before you got started, which we know that doesn't help, analysis paralysis, right? You have to get started and you figure it out on the way. And in doing that, you're going to encounter things you've never encountered, and you're likely going to fail first before you figure it out how it should be done or how it should go. And so owning that, coming to terms with that, it's going to look ugly first. You're going to fail a lot first. It's not going to look like it's going well first. And you have to just grin and bear it. You have to just get those first 2 years under your belt before you start to see some success, some light at the end of the tunnel, okay? And again, so the signs you have arrived. You no longer seek validation. That's 1. 2 is you've accepted that success results from much failure. And the third sign that you have arrived is that you have adopted an I will until mentality, okay? I will until. It doesn't matter. You're locked into your goal. You're not looking at all the stuff that's happening. You're not looking at the physical results, your physical surroundings, environment, things that are maybe not going well, things that don't align with your vision, things that are the results of your past, because you are where you are because of what you knew up until this point. So what you have in front of you right now, the life that you're in right now, it's a manifestation of the past version of you. So you are now creating in real time. You're living, I love, is it Albert Einstein said the future, past, and present exist in one. Pretty Boss TV, shouts out to you. You shared this on your call as well the other day. So right now, I'm living in my past because my past self created what I'm in now. I'm also in the present. So now is now. And then I'm creating my future based on what I do now. So I'm in my past, what I created in my past, but I'm also in the present creating my future. And so when you have that outlook, you know that you are responsible for what you do, what you tune into, you turn into, what you listen to, who you listen to, how you spend your time, how you're stewarding your finances, how you're eating, right? All of that is dictating where you'll be in the next 5 years. And so you have to have that I will until mentality. It doesn't matter what's around you, what environment you created for yourself right now, where you are right now, your circumstances, physically, mentally, spiritually, it doesn't matter. You will until you accomplish this vision that you have. No outside force is stronger than the inside force, right? Greater that is in you, that is in the world. God said, behold, I have overcome the world. So anything that is outside of you is never enough to throw you off the path. It doesn't matter what it is. Inside you, the I am, the spiritual you, is always stronger. It's always sharper. It's always more wise. It always has more fight left. It's always ready. It's always up for the challenge. It's always an overcomer. So you have to have that I will until. I'm going to stick at this. I am going to be in this thing until I start to see fruit, until I start to see the manifestations of what I'm working on. I will until. Okay, so that's 3 signs that you have arrived. You no longer seek validation. You've accepted that success results from much failure. And you've adopted the I will until mentality. Now, the title of this video may have tricked you. You may have thought, oh, you have arrived when you have a certain amount of a dollar amount of money in your bank, right? Maybe you have a goal to make, I don't know, $10,000 a month. And so when you make that a month, you have arrived, right? Wrong. Those are goals. Arriving is a state. Success is a state of being. It's not a destination. So I'm going to talk about that on the next video, okay? But arriving is not a place. You've never arrived externally. You only have goals and checkpoints along the way in the journey of success. Again, success is a state of being. It is not a destination. I'm going to talk about that in the next video. So thank you for watching today. If you are so inclined to join my coaching community, I also offer one-to-one consultations as well on a success mindset. The links are in the description box below, also in the description box on my channel. Just hit me up if you want more information about the group or my one-to-one as well. And I'm very responsive, so I look forward to talking with you. All right, that's it for now. Bye-bye.